Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Napoleon, and today we are back with another Enlisted video. And today we're going to be talking about the new leaks, because surprisingly, to almost everyone involved, there are even more newer leaks, and these leaks include new images of the new maps. Because yes, we got that, which is surprising even for my standards. But in today's video, we're just going to be talking about that, and without further ado, let's just get started. And starting with the first one. And these are two new images of the entire thing that is about to happen, and that is, well, what appears to be like an image of a watchtower, I believe, and an image of the terrain. Now, the instant thing a lot of people are going to say is that, well, obviously, some of the things that people have been saying, for example, Italy is ruled off. I personally still think it could be Italy, but a lot of people have been saying, well, it's certainly not Italy, so that's great. A lot of people have been looking into the trees, which is interesting for me. They found that the trees are distinctly American, which to me at first doesn't make sense. It's called the Sitka spruce tree, and this is essentially most prevalent in the Pacific coast of, well, essentially Canada, Alaska, Oregon area. And the reason why this is so interesting is because after doing some even more digging, I was told that the spruce trees are also appearing in places such as France, UK, and whatnot. It is essentially a pretty good sign that we're going to be seeing another mainland Europe thing. And so that's great. And after doing even some more research, some person found the watchtower to be reminiscent of the one in Hamburg. Now, they later come out and said that this was not it at all, by any stretch of the imagination. The Hamburg one looks, well, more built up, whereas this one straight up like looks, number one, is not that ornate, and obviously it's the terrain doesn't matches the background, so that's something for us to note. Well, a lot of people have been saying, well, it's either Kursk, Manchuria, which is surprising to me because you would expect that with the tree situation and with all of the stuff involved, it would not be Manchuria. And overall, a lot of people have come up and said, yeah, this is most likely either Kursk, Manchuria, or somewhere else. And as of right now, I am almost 100% sure, or at least above 75% sure, which you can't be 100% sure with these things right now, that this is not Italy. And the reason why it's not Italy is, number one, the lack of mountains, and number two, if you've ever been to Italy, you know what we're talking about. So none of it makes sense, and of course the trees don't match. And as of right now, Enlisted also has teased the idea that, the Enlisted developers essentially has teased the idea that, well, what if the Americans and the Germans and the Soviets get their own new maps, which is actually pretty dang interesting if you're considering the entire situation. But honestly, for me, I doubt it is actually going to be the case. But once again, we don't have enough information, and this is completely speculation, but we do have two new maps, and these two new maps are, well, giving us more and more clues. So, without further ado, have a great day, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.